Station Houston on 2, we're configured for audio via hardline and CST, if you want to give us a call.
Okay, I'm in Starliner, and how do you read?
5x5, how me?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm gonna key the mic up next to the speaker.
Copy.
Hear that?
At negative, Butch, we did not hear anything.
That.
All right, Butch, that one came through. It was kind of like a pulsing noise, almost like a sonar ping.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time, and I'll let y'all scratch your heads and see if you can figure out what's going on. Here we go. All right, over to you. Tell us if you figure it out.
Yep, good recording. Thanks, Butch. We will pass it on to the team and let you know what we find. And Butch, just to make sure I'm on the same page, this is emanating from the speaker in Starliner. You don't notice anything else, any other noises, any other weird configs in there? Okay, thank you.
When veteran astronaut Butch Wilmore reported hearing a strange, pulsing sound coming through the speakers of the docked Boeing Starliner, it immediately raised red flags throughout the mission. Imagine being 250 miles above Earth, floating in the silence of space, when suddenly an eerie, pulsating sound begins echoing through your spacecraft. That's exactly the unsettling scenario NASA astronauts Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams faced during their record-breaking 9-month stay aboard the International Space Station. The mysterious noise emanating from Boeing's docked Starliner spacecraft wasn't just strange. It triggered immediate concerns about potential critical malfunctions in the complex docking systems that keep astronauts safe in the harsh vacuum of space. What began as a routine test mission evolved into a historic extended stay that finally ended with the astronauts' safe return to Earth on March 18, 2025. But the unexplained audio anomaly months earlier reveals the hidden challenges astronauts face during long-duration missions. Buckle up. Let's break down how this spine-chilling space mystery unfolded and why even the smallest unexplained occurrences in space demand immediate attention. The moment of discovery, when space starts making noise. Space is known for its profound silence. In the vacuum beyond our atmosphere, sound waves can't travel, making any unexpected noise inside a spacecraft immediately alarming. When veteran astronaut Butch Wilmore reported hearing a strange pulsing sound coming through the speakers of the docked Boeing Starliner, it immediately raised red flags throughout the mission. The timing couldn't have been more complex. What was supposed to be a short test flight for Boeing Starliner had already evolved into an extended mission due to technical concerns with the spacecraft. Wilmore and Williams, who launched expecting to return within weeks, found themselves settling in for what would become a 9-month stay on the ISS. The mysterious sound emerged during this extended period, adding another layer of concern to an already challenging situation. Wilmore's calm but urgent report to Mission Control described the sound as a rhythmic pulsing that seemed to be coming from the Starliner's communication system. "It's unlike anything I've heard before," Wilmore told ground controllers, his voice steady despite the potential implications. The sound wasn't just an annoyance. In the tightly engineered environment of spacecraft, unexplained phenomena can signal critical system failures that could put the entire crew at risk. Mission Control immediately initiated emergency protocols, and flight directors began consulting with Boeing engineers to identify the source. The pulse echoed through parts of the station connected to Starliner, creating an unsettling atmosphere as crew members and ground controllers worked to solve the mystery. For astronauts already adapting to the news of their extended stay, this mysterious sound added yet another unexpected challenge to their mission. Why space noises trigger red alerts? The stakes couldn't be higher. When it comes to space exploration, there's a saying among astronauts and mission controllers: there's no such thing as a small problem in space. This philosophy stems from decades of hard-learned lessons, where seemingly minor anomalies have sometimes cascaded into catastrophic failures. The unexpected audio anomaly aboard the ISS triggered immediate concern for several critical reasons. First, in the complex, interconnected systems of spacecraft like the ISS and Starliner, unusual sounds often indicate mechanical issues. They can signal air leaks, electrical shorts, or computer malfunctions, all potentially life-threatening in the unforgiving environment of space. The docking interface between spacecraft is particularly vulnerable, as it creates an airtight seal between vehicles that were built by different manufacturers, sometimes decades apart. Second, Boeing Starliner had already faced significant challenges. What was intended to be a brief test mission had turned into an extended stay for Wilmore and Williams after engineers discovered issues with the spacecraft propulsion system. The audio anomaly emerged during this extended period, raising concerns about whether these issues might be related or if new problems were developing. Dr. Jennifer Lewis, a former NASA flight controller not involved in the current mission, explained the gravity of such situations. When something unexpected happens in space, especially involving a vehicle that's already experiencing technical issues, everyone goes on high alert. You have minutes, sometimes seconds, to determine if it's a minor glitch or a major emergency. The tension at mission control was palpable as engineers raced to analyze telemetry data and communications logs to identify the source of the mysterious sound. As the investigation intensified, Wilmore and Williams continued their regular duties aboard the ISS, while remaining vigilant for any additional anomalies. The mysterious pulsing continued intermittently, creating an eerie soundtrack to their already extended mission. But what was causing this ghostly space phenomenon? NASA engineers were about to find out. Before we dive deeper into the investigation, do us a favor and smash that like and subscribe button. This helps us reach more space enthusiasts just like you. Now, let's launch into our next discovery, the investigation, unraveling the mystery of space station sounds. As hours passed, NASA and Boeing engineers worked tirelessly to identify the source of mysterious sound. Teams on the ground reviewed schematics of the audio systems, analyzed recent maintenance activities, and combed through data logs looking for any anomalies that could explain the pulsing noise. The investigation quickly focused on the interface between the ISS and Starliner audio systems. What they discovered was both reassuring and fascinating. The strange noise wasn't caused by any mechanical failure or system malfunction. Instead, it was a result of an intricate audio feedback loop created by the complex configuration between the space station and Starliner's communication systems. Essentially, the two spacecraft were creating a technological version of the screech you hear when a microphone gets too close to a speaker. NASA released a statement explaining the phenomenon. The feedback from the speaker was a result of an audio configuration between the space station and Starliner. What sounded ominous to human ears was actually a well-understood acoustic phenomenon playing out in a unique environment of connected spacecraft. Dr. Michael Chong, an aerospace engineer specializing in spacecraft systems integration, offered additional context. When you connect two complex systems with different audio architectures, these kinds of feedback loops can emerge. It's similar to what happens in a concert when the sound engineer is setting up. You get that piercing feedback until adjustments are made. The difference, of course, is that concert sound checks don't happen 250 miles above Earth with limited troubleshooting capabilities. The return of Wilmore and Williams on March 18, 2025, closed an unexpected chapter in spaceflight history. Their mission, which began as a routine test flight and evolved into a record-breaking stay aboard the ISS, demonstrates the unpredictable nature of space exploration and a remarkable adaptability of the astronauts who venture beyond our atmosphere. What do you think about these kinds of unexpected mission extensions in space? How would you handle being told your week-long trip would suddenly last 9 months? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the Space Grid for the latest updates on space missions and discoveries. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.